Hey, we're live. How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. Yakety smackety. I already filmed a video for this, so you'll see something with the same title. But I'm just going live right now. I'm just going to sleeve and sort and binderize. Save the Wunba set till later, but I'll show you from Deerfield, Ohio, 2019 Donruss WNBA set. It's getting binderized and sleeved. Blah, blah, blah. Here's another WNBA from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Stocking up on Wunba Fuel for Wunba Wednesdays. 2015 Panini Contenders autograph. Promise Amukamara. Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania. This is getting in the binder. 79 Topps basketball. Kareem. Let's see which one is. Oh, well. I'll just have to set it back this way, brother. Well, let's, I'll finish the mail day, and then I'll start putting it into binders. Just leaving 2 folks in. Thanks for stopping. Hey, who's that? Squirt, how's it going? I have been. Thank you. Hopefully you are as well. Some 80 Topps basketball. It's a perforated set. These are just the minis. I'm going to attempt to collect the minis, or the mini set, just for the simple fact that there's one card that's very expensive. And while I would enjoy having that card, I can obtain it perforated much easier. Springfield, Ohio. Ohio. 2022 Topps Chrome basketball. Pink sparkle. Flippity-doo. I don't know. McDonald's All-Star of Justine Pissott. I hadn't seen these before. Then I saw this and picked it up. 115 of 150. As far as I know, she's not in the WNBA yet. How's everybody's day going? What do you got planned for the weekend? Oroville, California. Super CEO. 2023 Leaf set. And this is 146 of 159. Listening to Angie Kriz and the Polka Tunes in the background. On Quarantine Tonight. Niwot, Colorado. 1949 Bowman. Al Evans. Just getting this out of the way. Then I'll start sleeving. Y'all can share or not, whichever. Post your links, etc. Burbank, California. 1970 Topps basketball. Ron Williams. I can't do anything about the shadow. The light is behind me. You can watch Quarantine Tonight on NCN.com, newschannelnebraska.com. And Farmington, Minnesota. Some more of those 80s. Julius Erving. Julius Erving. Julius Erving. It's a slam dunk. There's going to be a short of these with the 76ers theme. Fishing. See if I can get any film of it. What are you fishing for? Fish, obviously. So please don't say that. Like I said, we'll do the WNBA set last. I got the binder, or the sheets in the binder over there. Oh, excuse me. I used to fish quite a while ago. I don't know. It's fun. I don't do it anymore. Because it's mean. I will do. I do noodle yet by just catch and release. Okay, we'll put the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There's 89 Tar Heel set that I've been working on. And the Creamy Abdul, number 110. It's going in the binder. Very close to completing this set. 8, 9, 10, right there. What's the biggest fish you've caught? I've hooked into a monstrous one, catfish below a hydroelectric dam. And it snapped a 150-pound test spider wire. I'll tell you what's really fun is getting one of those small kids poles and going after bluegill. Bluegill fight like crazy. They taste good too, but they're full of bones. Everyone, be sure to check out the House of Squirt and Friends. I like to get her. Let's change the angle here. Oh shit! That's unfortunate. That's horrible. That's horrible. My snook died a little while ago. She's 20 years old. World's oldest German short hair pointer ever. Her older sister, Maidel, who's got some presents coming here in the next few days, sitting on the chair next to me. She's half Vizsla, half German short hair pointer. Dogs are awesome. Yeah, every single one in her family, her parents, her sisters. She had some sisters that died very young as puppies, like weeks. Parents were all close to 20. One thing I do not do is feed them dog food. I'll get them dog food like a 50-pound bag. It'll last like 2 weeks, but they get a tremendous amount of cooked like chicken and vegetables. They love vegetables. I don't add spice. I don't add sauce. Sometimes they might get a little bit of a barbecue sauce or Dorothy Lynch or something, for flavor. But cooked food and vegetables, that's the main thing. And I have well water. I know that's probably part of it is well water. Fish. They love fish, cooked or baked. Why'd you put him down? Never done that. The sleeves, those cards are in my car. I have that in there. One thing about getting cards out of sleeves or storing them in sleeves, that they cannot be in a humid location or they will stick. Especially these chromium ones, they'll stick and they will ruin the card. This one I'm going to leave in WNBA Wednesday. Let's see what we got. This, I don't really have sleeves for these tall boys. Once again, I'm sorry about the shadow. It's just the way the camera is. But moisture is really bad when it comes to sleeving. This one, actually, I'm going to leave that in the envelope too. You ever watch MASH? Reminds me of Sherman T. Potter. Or Buzz Aldrin. Girl basketball card. We'll sleeve that. Save that for later. Yeah, MASH is great. Hopefully they do not try to remake that. Back here, I'll get to the sleeving here. I got to add to the concoction. I would suggest leaving them in there. If they've been stuck that long, they could be very susceptible to paper loss. And if they're in there, it's just best leave them in the protection. I hate saying that. I actually am not a fan of binderizing cards either, but I collect low grade so I can get more. You know what I mean? And the more expensive. So I'm not too worried about binderizing them. Autographs, I would never put in penny sleeves. I know I have some in, but the autographs will lift, especially on a foil card or chromium card. You know, some sea fish, though. Mackerel. That's really good. I like mackerel and tomato sauce. Put that there. There are also sleeves and binder pages for these minis. I'm not going to, at this time, I'm not going to spend the money on them. I'm just going to use these big ones. What we got here? Bill Cartwright. Sidney Moncrief. Oh. Sidney Moncrief. Angie Cruz and the Polka Tones in the back. Phil Ford. Hopefully y'all like polka. Clifford Gray. I am not Polish, if anybody wants to ask. I just like music. And you know, it's kind of interesting, too, how Mexican music and Polish music are so similar in sound. Leon Douglas, Kansas City Kings. And even back before then, it was Kansas City Omaha Kings. Now Sacramento. Bobby Wilkerson. Omaha also used to have a professional hockey team, Omaha Kansas City Scouts. Now they're the New Jersey Devils. In between there, they were the Colorado Rockies. So when you see the Colorado Avalanche doing something tribute to the Rockies, it actually has nothing to do with them. Joe Hassett. Campy Russell. I have a 75 autograph to him. Adam, how's it going? We're sleeving cards and listening to polka. How is your night going? Mike Gale. I do want to thank everyone for stopping in. Oh, no kidding. My grandpa's side was here. They fought on American side, and my grandma's side came over. They're from Latvia. They came over after the war, right after, during, after, right at the end anyway. And they fought for the Germans. Like I said, they're originally from Latvia. Fighting for Germans was the lesser evil of fighting with the Russians. At least fighting with the Germans, you might be alive. They kind of had a choice, not like, oh, hell, hey, I can just go walk in here. Oh, yeah, here you go. But pick a side, pick it quick, One of my uncles drove a Panzer. He was the only casualty of World War II. They were from Saldus, Latvia, and came back. He came back to Saldus, found the town bombed out, and he hung himself because he figured everybody was dead. And my grandma, my great-grandma, and my grandma's kids were in a German camp. Caldwell Jones, he didn't know. Doug Collins. My grandma's brother ended up getting on the wrong boat, basically. Ended up in Australia as a 3-year-old. Doug Collins. Damn flies. Marvin Webster. My grandpa went through D-Day, Battle of the Bulge, St. Lo, and Ardennes Forest. Marvin Webster. God is great. Thanks for stopping in, Adam. Glad you can make it. There'll be, of course, well, everybody knows this will all be on YouTube. There'll also be a video of the mail day and some shorts. Right now, it's basically just sleeving and chat. Going pretty good. I actually have 2 days off, supposedly. Marvin Webster. Problem with my job is you don't know, you can't count on how many days you have off, and you don't know when you're getting off work until you leave. Oh, absolutely. I'm on StreamYard right now, but I'm using my phone, and it just never seems to work. That, and I don't believe when you're using a phone, you can see the chat, so I don't want to leave the people in chat out either. Michael Ray Richardson. Where I'm at, you can't get internet in the house. Earl Monroe. So I'm just using a pay-as-you-go telephone. I tell you what, if you get a straight talk phone from Walmart, right now I'm just using the cheap TCL. It was like $29.95 or something like that. And I get unlimited internet and limited calls and limited text, whatever, $45 a month. Plus some hotspot stuff. I don't know what a base phone contract is, but I think it's cheap. Not as cheap as that. Sometimes I do. Right now, this year, I made a promise to Snook. I'm going to get 3 basketball sets and a 1951 Laval Dairy set. I just picked up the 51 Jean Beliveau, and then also, I haven't paid for it yet, but got the 1951 Herb Carnegie. Those are 2 of the main ones in the set. I need to get Jacques Plante yet. Campy Russell. $20 gig, around $150 a month. Wow. I use like 20 gig in a day. Wow. Wow. And you're up north in Japan too, correct? Ricky Sobers. One of the sets I came across that I made this year for basketball, I think it's 81. CBA, I don't know if you've ever heard of that, Continental Basketball League. I actually searched for, because there's a TCMA baseball. I searched TCMA basketball and came across that and got a fantastic deal, Chris Ford, on a lot. Yeah, I couldn't duplicate that again if I tried. Now I will say so, $150 a month. It's less than I spend on gas. I'll say that much. James McElroy. I do have a complete album of 1908 Felix Potin cards coming in from Great Britain. James McElroy. Anybody who wants to share their link, you're more than welcome. Or any videos that you have that you want to share. Armand Hill. They're having fun out behind the barn on the TV, listening to Angie Kriz and the Polka Tunes. News Channel Nebraska, quarantine tonight. Robert Reed. Thinking for dinner tonight, it's going to be chicken, potatoes, spinach. Eddie Johnson. I got prepared. Limitless. Same for the house. 70 months. Yes, yummy, yummy, yummy. And like I said, Modell will be sharing in it. I suppose the other puppies will have a little bit. Modell loves spinach and green beans, especially French cut green beans. Dogs love French cut green beans. And I don't cook them thoroughly, just cook them a little bit just so they start getting warm. And they're going to be drinking all the beer. That is James Bailey. I'm assuming you guys can hear the television and the music. There is a tower north of here where I could get internet, but I cannot get it just for the simple fact of the trees. Ben Poquet. And I'm not going to cut down the trees so I can get internet in the house. I've got the biggest oak trees in the county. And cottonwoods, too. Alan Bristow. Freeman Williams. How bad is the bird flu where you guys are at? It's going around here in Nebraska. Cattle are getting it. Freeman Williams. Mark Olberding. Mark Olberding. Nice little stack to the start. Got those in. I'm going to mute you guys for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Watch out. Shovel. Watch out, please. Get up. Hi, Shovel. I love Shovel. Love Shovel. Watch out now. No, don't come up here, please. Yes, I love Shovel. Watch out. Watch out, baby. Watch out, baby. Shovel. I love Shovel. Watch out, please. Thank you. Sit there. Thank you. Sit there. Sorry, folks. Shovel, get behind me. Thank you. What do we got next? Tell you what, Chubble and Bubbles sure have a problem with cards, too. They like to chew them up. There's that pro set. That's going back in the envelope. And this is, which is this one? Okay, this is the Dr. J's. Oh, yeah, I'm going to leave those for a short. And then I'll sleeve those. So I'm going to start with the 2019 WNBA set. You know, they're talking about high school football here on TV. Smaller. We were in junior high. Junior high, we had a line that was over 200 pounds. I think I was the only guy that was under. I was like 150 pounds. Okay, set this here. (2019) Donruss Wunba. Box there. And then Miguel. Did you all see the community post with Madel's presents? Got her on the way. And this one. You know, any of you that played football in high school or college or whichever level, you know, you see the guys with the black paint under their eyes. I never did that. I don't see the point. I supposedly to block shine, but I don't know. I always kind of made it a point when I saw guys with that to hit them hard. Hit them even harder just for doing it. This is not the same as painter's tape for anybody else that's watching. Angel McCaffrey. I'll probably butcher some of these names. Chelsea Gray. What's your favorite WNBA team? Or do you even have one? Or have you even seen it? I prefer WNBA over the NBA. Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, football's on. Nebraska Shrine Bowl. Hopefully they play the whole game. Sports are always fun to have. Jordan, Canada. Where's she from? They don't give those stats anymore. There's a born date. Oh, Canada. Slapnuts is gaming. Shavonte Zealous. That don't sound like a real name. Shavonte Zealous. Sounds like a Hollywood name. Morgan Tuck. Whoever compiled this set did a good job. These cards are in good shape. Feeding the birds. Speaking of birds, Sylvia Fowles. You can hear Treble and Bubble in the background attacking the dog food bag. Vaughn Turner. Brandon, how's it going? Yeah, there's some good folks in here. Be sure to check everyone out, and everyone be sure to share their channel. At this point, just leaving some Wunba. Asia Wilson. I don't think I heard the television just right. Uh-oh. Hold on. Crop duster crashed in County. 23-year-old Christian Tim was taken to a local hospital. Hit the power lines. He's from Eustis, Nebraska. Cheyenne Parker. What's the plan for the weekend, Brandon? Oh, 17-year-old accused of tampering with the rail switch so he could film a train derail. A 2-count mischief. That's it. Brittany Sykes. The 2019 Donruss WNBA. Essence Carson. Packing the U-Haul and moving across town. Moving on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Natalie Akonva? It's actually a pretty cool car. Makes me hungry for a banana. Chicka chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, 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 chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, boom. Carmen Miranda. Bum, ba, da, chicka chicka boom, chick. Bennett, Nebraska. Kalina Mosqueda. Kalina Mosqueda. Oh, she's the basketball like Shaq. Hold on here. Who is this? Sugar Rogers. I might have to collect her. Sugar Rogers. I have a 51 Parkhurst of Sugar Jim Henry. Hopefully she's got a southern accent. Sugar. Here's a name. Hold on. I can do hockey names. Shekinna Strickland. Shekinna Strickland. Sugar PC. You know, one of my raccoons, she likes being called Honey. And she likes the song. Oh, shit. I just say Honey Sugar. It's by the Archies. It's Honey, Honey, Sugar, Sugar. Tanisha Wright. But she actually likes that song, and she likes being called Honey. Of course, it probably has to do with the way I say it. Because I baby talk animals. Animals love baby talk. Wild animals, birds, whatever. Birds really love it. Birdie, stuff like that. I have a video on the phone. I don't know if I uploaded it. There were some geese on the side of the road, and I was doing the purdy birdie woo woo at them, and they started talking back. Ariel Atkins, at least one of them did. Animals are awesome. Especially my gal. You know, baby, my gal. Hi. Goose. Sorry. Hang on. What else? We're going to have chicken, potatoes, and spinach. Carolyn's Swords. Or if you're playing Jeopardy, S-words. You know, they're talking about fairs and all this. Did you know, here in Nebraska, if you win the state fair with an animal, they kill it? Oh, we have to test it for drugs. They kill the animal. Courtney Vandersloot. I don't know why any of these people force their kids to show animals. It is fucking disgusting. I hate it. Knowing what they do at the state fair. Elizabeth Williams. Now they're talking about human trafficking. That's getting pretty big here in Nebraska. Really a problem. We're like trying to grab people and stuff. Walmart parking lots and such. Neka Ogumuke. Ogumuke. Their little sister posted when she got drafted for the WNBA. Trying to think what the hell her channel is. I'm subscribed to it. Can't think of the name. She was going to school to be a doctor. Tiffany Mitchell. She got drafted by the Minnesota Lynx. I remember that. Natasha Howard. That was actually pretty cool watching the live stream, seeing somebody get drafted to a pro team. This card is probably a 10. No. The back is a little off center. It's close to a 10. Tasha Howard. Front's a 10. Watch out. Tina Charles. Oh, my dog, stretch. I love my dog. We were talking about Mailay earlier. One of the oldest, one of the most seniority puppies on the planet. Yeah. Alicia Gray. That's 92, 2002 when I was in 4-H. I showed dogs in 4-H. We did not do state fair. Nor would anybody that was showing dogs in 4-H allowed anything to have happened to them. And I don't think they were killing animals at that time either. I would have been 91. Brianna January. I tell you what, I was at a show in Lincoln. I believe it was Bob Devaney. And I come walking around the corner, went to the bathroom, come walking around the corner, came out the wrong alley, and there were these bull mastiffs. And I don't know if you've ever seen a bull mastiff before, but they're a very large dog, and they kind of got a scruff around the neck. You know, and you're walking around the corner, and you're not paying attention, and you see that, it looks like a fucking lion. So that is exactly what I thought. I walked around the corner right into where a bunch of lions were laying, and I was like, oh, shit. That was an exact thought. Alina Del Don. She needs to start some sort of business just with that name. Alina Del Don. Either that or a Western theme. Alina Del Don. Dun, 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 dun. Alina Del Don. Hey, what are you doing? Get down. I can't tell which one that is. But you want to lick my arm. Kayla McBride. I'm going to try to sleeve this. Alina Del Don. Okay. Watch out, please. Thank you. Thank you for Kissy. Watch out. Kayla McBride. Amanda Shields. Squirt said something. Let me sleeve this first before I check it out. Alina Del Don. Alina Del Don. I just got a text from somebody. I won't be honest till Wednesday, whatever the hell that means. I have them. Got a brain problem. Dog is getting the picture of it. That's unfortunate. Jessica Breland. Alina Del Don. Now I got that stuck in my. Hey, what are you chewing on? The hell is this? Hold on. Emergency. Okay, that's. Let me see. Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? One of the puppies just came up with a envelope from Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania. I don't know. Hopefully it was empty. You know, I'll tell you what. Odyssey Sims. I came home. Odyssey Sims. Shovel and Bubble, some blab puppies, did between 5 and 6 figures in damage to my cards. Some of my cards. I'll say that. 5 and 6 figures worth of damage. Were they people, I'd probably be in jail. But they're puppies. They're puppies. So I didn't do anything. But yeah, 5 and 6 figures worth of damage. Yeah, you could say that. At least they didn't get into any of the safes. But, you would think totes, sealed totes, and containers 6 foot up in the air would be safe. No. Victoria Winans? Or wait a minute. I said that wrong. Victoria Vivians. They really enjoyed the 1986 Fleer basketball set. That's all I'm going to say. They really enjoyed it. And the 1969 Topps basketball set. Sue Bird. Oh, does it suck? I'm surprised you didn't hear me in Texas. I really am. Yeah, let me look at this thing here. Cecilia Zandolfini. Woo, sounds like a magician name. The great Zandolfini will now disappear. Azura Stevens. I will say, after I came home to that, my throat was sore for quite a while. Yeah. While I kind of enjoy being angry, having a sore throat like that for a reason like that, yeah. Yeah, it really hurt. Like I said, I'm surprised you didn't hear me. I know the neighbors did. Brittany Griner. I'm not saying I'm in great shape, but if somebody out of shape would have been yelling as much as I was yelling, they'd either be Mr. Olympia or dead. Oh, I was mad. Steve Oliver. Take some lunch with the girlfriend. I'll be on for a bit. Thanks. Be sure to tell her since she brought her lunch, she has to do dishes. That's good of him to do that. It's good of him to do that. Kelsey Bone. Kelsey Bone. Gabby Williams. And I'll put after I sleeve these, I'll put them in the binder. I'll at least attempt to be, oh shit, I need to plug my phone in. Got to plug it back in when I went to the kitchen. Good net. Good old Donruss. Renee Montgomery. That's a different way of spelling Montgomery. Too much light. It's not showing up. Oh, here's some more banana girls. Racuna Williams. I should do a collab with her with my raccoons. Racuna Williams. Can you hear the weather report?
All right, here's what else is coming up in our extended forecast from News Channel Nebraska. Certainly we have AIDS.
Bria Hartley. This card reminds me of the 89 Hoops Muggsy Bogues.
But I suspect some areas in eastern Nebraska, especially in northeast Nebraska, may be seeing some fog again tonight overnight.
You know, we've had fog and smoke here. They're talking about fog.
MCN Studios are sponsored by Faith Regional Physician Services.
The other day I went out in the morning. All you could smell was smoke from Canada. Excuse me. Lincoln man who posed as high school student takes plea deal. He was facing 220 years. Lincoln man facing $5 million bond in connection with robberies. There's stupid shit going on here in Nebraska. But yeah, some guy, he posed as a 24-year-old guy posed as a high school student so he could date high schoolers. And this was 3 years ago, I think, and they're still talking about it. Alyssa Thomas. And his wife, I think it was his wife or girlfriend, posed as his mom so he could do it. Danielle Robinson.
Good morning, Chairman Jordan.
in the hot seat Wednesday, testifying in front of the House Judiciary Committee about the man who tried to assassinate former President.
Oh, they're talking about the Trump deal. What's your opinion on the Trump assassination attempt? Glory Johnson.
The shooter, identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, perched on a nearby rooftop with an AR-style rifle, opening fire on the crowd. One person was killed and 2 others were hurt. Crooks was shot and killed by the Secret Service. Ray testifying that Crooks had explosive devices in his possession.
If you actually watch the video, he was shot before he got shots off. Do you want a Bonner? And another thing about that whole Trump deal, the person behind Trump was shot. The guy that died, he was shot. He was behind Trump. And the shooter was off to the side. So tell me how a bullet just magically ricochets off Trump's ear and kills somebody behind him? No. And if you also watch the video, you hear 2 different types of guns. I'm Squirt saying something. Latoya Sanders. Let's see. James Cops can shoot you for farting. Yeah. And then, hey, Jay, what are you doing? Right now, we're discussing the Trump assassination attempt while sleeving WNBA cards. No, Brandon, watch the video. Before you even hear a shot, the guy on the Secret Service agent on the building behind him shot. Then you hear shots, and you hear 2 different types of caliber. And if the guy was off to the side, how did the person standing behind Trump or sitting behind Trump get shot? There was more than one, for example. Yeah. There was absolutely more than one. Kelsey Plum. Arr. Kelsey Plum. What you recovering from, Jay? Massive battle royal with the squirrel? Jay is the master of squirrel food. Jamira Faulkner. Excuse me. Being old. Jay, you're younger than me. Tiffany Hayes. Oh, yeah, nephew baseball games, that would do it. Oh, more banana girls. Alicia Clark. I don't know. I'm close to 50. Brittany Boyd. Shiny Ogumake. We got some autographs of her on the way.
And more importantly, at the end, I'm a community member. I really started to feel like just a community. Like the whole town was gonna have a big problem.
I'm close to 50. Who does who play for? Karima Christmas Kelly. What in the Karima Christmas Kelly are you talking about, Brandon? Kayla Davis. Chicken. Oh, Shiny Ogumake? I believe the Sparks. Let me look. Yeah. Sparks. Los Angeles Sparks. Shiny Ogumake. It looks like Agwu Mike, but it's Ogumake. Ogumake. Diana Taurasi. She's the WNBA logo girl.
Schools and programs taking part in the American Solar Challenge based on the Homestead National Storm Park just outside of Beatrice, part of the 1,400-mile competition from Nashville to Casper, Wyoming. University of Michigan student Aiden Gatch explains. We're up here for a few hours to try to find
Deanna Hawkins. These cards remind me kind of the 1975 Topps basketball set.
Vehicles travel on back highways and roads across the middle part of the country, being led and trailed by pilot cars that contain the groups of participants.
Me a coffee?
Strategy,
Ducks.
data, and planning logistics.
What, did I read that right? Ducks. Hold on. I'll be right back. Gotta mute you. of trouble. Trouble. Oh, trouble. Possibly Goose. Goose. I agree. Autocorrect. Can I have a second bag of them? Blah, blah, blah. Fucking autocorrect can eat a bag of dicks. Y'all can clip that and use it in your shorts. I don't care. Welcome back. Booting myself because you're a big techno dummy. Techno dummy. Quit eating a bag of dicks, you autocorrect. Yeah, Stephanie Dolson. I think we should all go on strike about this autocorrect. Tell you another thing that I can go on strike about is fucking eBay, and they're like, right now, for whatever reason, since I use a smartphone, I'll go on eBay, and if I'm using the phone version, I'll type in Pete Rose, and I'll get stupid jackass bullshit. I have to go to desktop version in order to get what I'm searching for, which should not be. Candace Dupree. I'm guessing she's Southern. Candace! Do the can. Hey, Brandon, can you dance a can? Well, this is a different name. Epiphany Prince. Epiphany Prince. Courtney Williams, you can't dance the can? Neither can I. Jay needs cookies. Orlando Larkins. No one can. Check out Cardio Kelly. Kayla Thornton. I'm getting really aggravated with this shadow of the phone. Perhaps that'll work a little. Does the sound still pick up? Fresca. I'm going to guess the chicken is thawed out. It's been outside all night. One thing I've noticed, though, about purchasing at Walmart, the potato bags almost have moisture in them. And it rots the potatoes. Days. You purchase no more. It's left in the sleeving.
The shopping for bladder control products, you need someone to be on the lookout for you. Now you have your privacy back.
It's kind of a bizarre commercial. HDIS. And you got the old woman in the pharmacy and the guy behind the counter looking at her while she's buying bladder products. It's kind of a rapey commercial, if you ask me. Oh, I'm watching the old lady buy panties. You know, I mean, that's the kind of look on his face, too. Leilani Mitchell. Watch the commercial or look it up. He's looking there. Fucking freak. And I think it's his mom.
I was born and raised in Nebraska, and I love the fact that on a daily basis I can get back to the state that I love.
Of course, she's a ginger. You know, gingers are hot chicks. This is a cool looking card. And she's doing the can. Natasha Cloud. You see that, Brandon? She's doing the can. Tamara Young. If I recall, I paid $10 for this set. And it's worth it because one of the rookies in here. Lana Beard. Jay's been quiet. He's out there teaching the squirrels how to can. I tell you what, if he could pull that off, he would have a million subs in no time. Cappy Poindexter. Cappy Poindexter. Banana Girl again. Crystal Langhorn. Bob Dylan movie coming out. Kia nurse. Evidently, she's a mechanic. Jasmine Thomas. You know, the older Jamie Lee Curtis gets, they have her on TV right now. The older Jamie Lee Curtis gets, the more she looks like Scott Bakula. Rebecca Brunson. I lie to myself when it comes to gingers. Tell myself every time that was the last one. Well, Liz Cambage. I don't know, Jay. She's starting to look like Scott Bakula. That's quite a quantum leap in order for me to think that anymore. Is Joan Collins still alive? Joan Collins was always hot. She's a yummy mummy. Two large coffees. Okay. Welcome back, Squirt. Now, hold on here. I've always been under the impression that Sancho is a guy's name. Sancho Little. Well, yeah. Sancho Little. Maybe it is a guy's name, and she just has a little Sancho, so she identifies. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. She has a little Sancho. What do we got here? Kiera Ruffin Pratt. That's different. I don't recall that name. Yeah, we're a bunch of fat bastards over here. That's why we have big cars and big houses. And this chick has big shoes. Alex Bentley. What's that Nintendo game with the guy with the big red boots? Alex Bentley. Jay, you're too busy wrestling squirrels all day. That's why. Everybody send Jay cookies. Candace Parker. Erica Wheeler. Jay, I drank probably 125. I drank between a third and a quarter of your weight today in fluids. Gallon weighs 8 pounds. Yeah. Jay, there's been days where I've drank at least a third of your body weight in fluids. Jewel Lloyd. Pepsi. Pepsi is great. Pepsi is great. My favorite is Mr. Pibb, but Pepsi is great. Kia Vaughn. At work, well, I wash out or power wash or whatever, clean food tankers. If I were to weigh myself before going to work and after, I probably lose a good chunk of your weight every day and gain it back in beer and pop. Just in water weight. John Quill Jones. I know one day, it wasn't all long ago. Oh, excuse me. I sweat so much that my entire back was burning, and I could not put on, I had to take off my shirt. I could not put on clothes. I couldn't even lay down because my back was burning from so much sweat coming down. Simone Augustus. Just from sweat, my back looked like hamburger. It is. The highest the water got, I do believe I posted it in community, was 234 degrees. We're talking like 8-hour days or more. Skylar Diggins Smith. Yeah, my whole back was pink. Pink and looked like a raw hamburger. It was bad. Real bad. Did I get a day off? No. Stephanie Talbot.
Coming up later this hour, but first here are our top headlines today.
And I shouldn't actually be doing this because some years back I had a severe exertional heat stroke to the point where I was sweating blood. Like all the capillaries, everything were hemorrhaging. And I was fucking red. I mean, red. And I just thought I was really hot, you know. I got in the shower and the red washed off. Then I knew what the hell happened. That night that it happened, I got home from helping somebody move, and it was a day. It was like 100 degrees, 100% humidity. But I got to show off and be, oh yeah, I can lift this. And got a big Duke of beer, which is like a quart glass, right? And started, never did finish. I just sat there. My throat swelled up, hurt like a son of a bitch. And all I did was kneel on the floor, keep punching the floor, and put Spice Girls' Spice Up My Life, or Spice Up Your Life on repeat. Oh, seriously. That song, without that song, I might not be here. Allie Quigley. I had no clue what had happened until afterwards. And then I, just looked it up online. And the things that happened basically said, there's a chart basically that says, okay, this happens at this temperature, this temperature, this temperature. And I looked up what happened at my temperature, and basically said death. So the Spice Girls are the reason that I'm alive, aside from God, of course. But Spice Girls helped. So if Sporty Spice ever needs any help, just let me know. But yeah, that was something else. Hop in the shower. And I didn't hop in. It was like 2 days later. Because I figured I was going to go into shock. Got in the shower. And then all of a sudden the red washed off. I'm like, oh shit. I had no clue. No clue what was happening. Until that happened. I was like, oh wow. Yeah, I should have been in the hospital. And I should have been the other day. A couple weeks ago, I had a fucking heart attack. And I know that's what it was because what was happening. Fucking heart attack. I drove to the hospital, sat in the parking lot, and I was like, oh, am I going to go in? It's getting better. It's getting better. It's getting better. And then a few hours later, I went into work. And I tell you what started it. There was no pain in the jaw. There was no pain in the arms, which makes me think it was a blood clot. I was getting cramps a couple days and really hot and really heavy work. And one morning I got up and there was cramps and it was going at your hamstrings, right? Follow your legs. I was getting cramps across my hamstring on the right leg. I got out of bed and then like within seconds, I could feel my heart or in my chest, just like boom, like somebody just right on there. I couldn't get breath. Eyesight, everything was getting kind of gray. I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm having a heart attack. I went outside. And as I was going outside for me to the truck, I shit everywhere. I mean, just completely shit everywhere. Like, oh, fuck, I'm dying. And so that was like, I better drive to the hospital. I drove to the hospital. I got there, and things were getting better. I did have that bottle of aspirin in the truck. And that's a serious thing. You think you're having a heart attack, chew on an aspirin. Don't swallow it, chew it. And Got to the hospital, sat there in the parking lot about half an hour, felt a little bit better. Got home, felt like shit again. Like, fuck, I drove back home. I should have went in. But then I came in, changed clothes, went to work, sweat my ass off. Couldn't lift shit for several days. You know. Is that what it feels like, Jay? Where like somebody just like grabs your heart and you can't breathe, you can't nothing? Kind of like, I'm not saying it was anything massive, but have you ever had the wind knocked out of you or anything like that? Is that kind of how it feels? Because no. First one, yeah. That's what happened. Hopefully, one thing I noticed too, and I'll show you, I'm not flipping everybody off, but see this dip right here and this right here? There was a goat that we had, and I was feeding him, rammed my hand into a glass or into the window. You can't even really see the scar, but the glass had stuck in my finger, and I pulled my finger out. I mean, and there was fat and meat hanging out. And I bit it off. And I should have went to the doctor. I didn't. But this here was swollen. That's a vein, what you see. And I think there was a clot. It gets to the point where I can't move my finger or anything like that. And that's something I noticed the day before. Second, had no clue. Hold on. Eee, shit. I'm going to say I was just a step behind that, Jay. Just a step behind that. Did you go to the doctor? Did they say what was the cause? Now we're getting into the rated rookies. Christine. And the rest of these should be rated rookies. Did have a total of 8. That sucks, Brandon.
We could get to the table and use those t-shirts as we do outreach at hotels and motels. Use those t-shirts to tell people about GI.
Did they try blaming it on COVID, Jay? Oh, these rated rookies are cool. I suggest everyone get this 2019 set. I only paid $10. Jackie Young. You look at something like that. That's old time basketball cards. Like I said, I love the WNBA. I prefer it way over NBA. Way over NBA. And I tell you what, they had the All-Star game just the other day, and they were showing, like the big stars, and they're out there that, before the game, these little kids are coming up, they're signing balls and t-shirts and cards and whatnot. And just watching it, you get a sense that it's just a better environment. Kiara Leslie. Yes. My wife too. Brown butter chocolate chip cookies. Damn it. I can't get married again. Now, that's one thing that I did do. First time I had heat stroke, I was enjoying meth. I really was. And I tell you what, I still feel to this day, everybody should at least try it. Just got to be smart about it. No lie, being honest, I think it's a great tool. I really do. So does the United States government. Kiara was it McGowan? McGowan. I got a double. That makes me wonder. Tiara McGowan. In fact, since we're talking, and I'm talking about meth and doing that, when I lived in Europe, on the weekends we would take the boat out to Sisters, which is a couple of mountain peaks in the middle of the North Sea, near Valar, and that's all we do. We go out there, spend a weekend wide awake, hang out on the boat. Erica Ogumbawale. I've got some really cool Erica Ogumbawale cards on the way. Erica Ogumbawale. Oh, wow. She's tiny here. She is tiny here. Hanju. I think she's close to that 7-foot mark. Nafisa Collier. Boom, 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 boom. Driving that train.
Your health status, your wellness adventures, and whether or not you're at higher risk for certain.
Yeah, like I said, she's near that 7-foot mark. Asia, is that Bird? Can't quite tell. Asia Durr. Asia Durr. Speaking of which, have you ever seen any of my community posts about Tay Eats? She was quite the basketball player and track star. Now she does food videos. She's from Texas. Down the road from Brandon. Here's a cute one. Kalani Brown. In the banana suit. Here's a Norwegian or a Swedish. Katie Lou Samuelson. Here's a way to know between Swedish and Norwegian. ON is Swedish. EN is Norwegian. Alana Smith. What's being said here? Close to 7 foot. Broken tape measure. Why not Hemingford? Does she have an accent, Brandon? Don't you know?
Prescription area, specialty prescriptions especially.
She's got to have an accent at least. Brianna Turner. No comments. And O-N.
It can be hard juggling work, family, and all the things in between.
She don't have an accent. Brandon, it's false advertisement. You tell her that. You tell her I said that. She doesn't have an accent and she's from there. That's false advertisement.
Levels of the primary stress hormone cortisol rise, it increases the heart rate.
It's just short-term stress. And your cortisol levels will go back down. But with chronic stress, your levels stay elevated. It's kind of like losing your foot.
Oh, look at him covering up for her. I tell you what.
Get enough good quality sleep. Those Z's allow your body to relax and focus on having a healthy diet.
Comfort foods can be comforting, but also stress-inducing.
We're going to need to pick on her.
News events are stressing you out. Take a break. Instead, spend time with family and friends. Because staying connected is key to relieving stress.
Look at him, look at him, look at him. He's whooped. Mrs. Brandon. That wasn't even a. That was even up north. Hold on. Well, then we got to really pick on her. You got to really pick on her. Brandon, you're in trouble. We're all going to pick on her. till she starts speaking with an accent.
Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow. And when you turn off the water, away it goes. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high strength.
You know, this set is 100 cards long, which is great. But these card companies, they could make them 99 or 108, just so they fit, you know, complete sheets. Because I'm wasting a sheet on one card. See you, Jay. Thanks for stopping in.
Sometimes it's hard to see past the looming repair and replacement costs all around your house. Finally, you can stop seeing money and start saving money. First American Home Warranty. First American covers the systems
And then the fuck, these are the expensive pages too. That one just tore. Jay's a good guy. Are you subscribed to Jay, Brandon? Good deal. Good deal. I'm still kind of confused about this Minnesotan without an accent. False advertising, Brandon. She could be a South Dakotan. My second wife, though, she was Norwegian. In fact, I moved there to marry her. She did not have an accent. Sort of. She just sucked at English. Well, one thing I noticed, and I was traveling to different countries, you know, like you got people from Texas or from the South, they kind of have a lazier, hard to hear or understand accent. In all the countries that I've been in, that's just something that is inherent to people in the South. I don't know if it's temperature related. That's the only thing that I can think of. And it would make sense because a warmer temperature affects people differently than a cooler temperature. And speech is one of the things that's kind of the least needed. Because I lived in Fredrikstad, Norway, and I would hear people from up north, and I was like, "Oh, I can understand you." And they'd ask where I was from or where I lived, and I said Fredrikstad. And they're like, "Well, that explains why." Fredrikstad's in the pretty southern point of Norway. And to them, Fredrikstad speech was kind of like listening to Boomhauer.
super rich are getting even richer by leaps and bounds, according to a new analysis by
And you know, I learned Norwegian watching Bruce Lee movies that I bought in Sweden. They were in Chinese, but it had Swedish text or subtitles. And Swedish is very near Norwegian, just E's or A's, etc. But I had seen the movies that often that I knew word for word, so I learned it that way. And another thing was Calvin and Hobbes. I had read Calvin and Hobbes so damn much that I knew everything that was being said. And they have Calvin and Hobbes in Norway, but it's called Tommy og Tyr. Tommy and the Tiger. So basically, my Norwegian level was Calvin and Hobbes, not conversation. I knew the big words. I just couldn't discuss it with you.
Christopher Wray in the hot seat Wednesday, testifying in front of the House Judiciary Committee about the man who tried to assassinate former President Donald Trump during a campaign rally in Butler,
Interesting about that kind of thing in languages.
Thomas Matthew Crooks,
Passion of the Christ. Do you remember that movie?
opening fire on the crowd.
It was in Aramaic. My grandmother was Latvian. There's no
Secret Service
Arab anything. She understood it. I found that very interesting.
Reed also gave some chilling new details about how Crooks searched his laptop for how far Lee Harvey Oswald was when he shot and killed President John F. Kennedy in 1963.
We're talking about the guy that did the assassination attempt.
Reed also
You look at that guy.
drone over the rally site for 11 minutes
He-
until 2 hours before Trump took the stage. Reed's testimony.
I don't know. I'm not going to say that. I know somebody that looks very similar, has that look on the face, same thing. Same fucking behavior. Just fucking. These people that look a certain way should be prime candidates for mental institutions.
The controversial visit from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu continues in Washington today.
Coming here to the U.S., coming here to speak in Congress, I don't think we'll say, wow, Netanyahu is speaking in Congress. We want him to sign a deal.
Today, the agenda includes a meeting with President Joe Biden at the White House. In part, that's to discuss progress toward a ceasefire and hostage release deal. The two leaders are also set to meet with families.
Hi, Goose. Goose. I'm going to say it here just in a second. I need to mute you for a second, Brandon. I got to run to the kitchen. Be right back. I'm back. Brandon got to say. Oh, now Brandon's getting going. Pack the thing. Oh, Brandon, you better pack her accent. Tell her she's a fraud. Well, no. Don't tell her that. I don't want to get you in trouble. Tell her that I want to hear a Minnesotan accent. Minnesotan, okay? I'm Minnesotan. Thanks for stopping in, though. I got a little bubble here. A bubble. I'm going to keep the live stream going. I do want to thank everyone for stopping in. To this point, Goose is behind me. We got a little bubble here. Who's a bubble? Bubble is one of the baby blabs. No. Don't step on this. Get back, please. Thank you, Bubble. I love Bubble. Get back now, please. They're like 6-7-month-old black lab puppies. I call them blabs. Hey, Brandon, well, if you're still in here, I did post a Pete Rose short. It might not be in the playlist, but I posted a Pete Rose short. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep sleeving. Anybody in here, thanks for hanging out. Be sure to check everyone out that's in the chat. And for sure, Brandon Jensen and Jay Thompson. I do feel ripped off, though, that his wife doesn't have an accent. I've never even heard her talk. I just love accents. Anybody watching, let's hear you do an Irish accent. Fuck your ass at about your lucky charms. You were shitting the colors of the rainbow for a month. There. Now it's your turn. Some of these this whole set, I like this set. I'm glad I purchased it. But Natasha Cloud is doing the can. As soon as I get done sleeving these, you know what I'm going to hear. And then he gets the Banana Girls. I'm going to listen to some Carmen Miranda. Chicka boom.
I've never seen such a chaotic scenario with bags.
You know, in the news, they only advertise these, or not advertise, interview these guys that are so fucking effeminate in their voice. It's sickening. Well, let's have that back, guys. No. I don't care what you stick where, but you don't need to talk such.
Recently passed the Passenger Bill of Rights, which allows passengers to get full refund if the domestic flight is delayed by more than 3 hours or 6 hours internationally. The Consumer Watch on Jet Set. Stick around for our forecast for followed by.
Yeah, I'm glad I got this set. It's pretty cool.
Attention cowboys and cowgirls. News Channel Nebraska is televising more rodeo this week. Tune in on Saturday at 7:30 Central to watch the Odo County Rodeo live on
Saturday, Odo County Rodeo on News Channel Nebraska. Rodeo. Hey, there's Squirt. I see Squirt. Hold on. Let me finish this sheet here and I'll check what you said. Squirt. Busting out the fucks? Is that what it is? I can rant. I've got some good ones on YouTube. I just typically don't do it. But yeah, I can rant. Baron von Rent and Raven? Fucking coffee and pie? You son of a bitch. Where's mine? Actually, I don't drink coffee. But pie is delicious. What's your favorite kind of pie? Mine is pecan and pumpkin. You know what's really hard to find is pecan pie filling. Of course, I shop at the Walmart that's here. I have looked for years. There is no pecan pie filling. And it fucking pisses me off. And then there's this guy on TV. Oh, shit. Spicy chili pepper. Spicy chili. What would be a good pie with spicy chili topping? Apple. Apple would be kind of good. You know, instead of using sugar and cinnamon, or adding to the sugar and cinnamon, you could use some sort of jalapeno or red pepper powder or something like that. Or like apple cobbler. I'm hungry. Pecan pie is untouchable, at least in my opinion, because Pecan pie is just pecan pie.
So that's big picture, but on a micro level, what are you up to today?
There was a restaurant called Cookbook in town back in the 80s. And you'd go sit at the booth, and each booth had a phone. And you'd pick up the phone and you'd tell your order. And it would come across, in the back. They'd hear the order. Or we could hear it also because it was hooked up to the speaker. Excuse me. And it wasn't, my grandpa wouldn't say pecan pie, it was pecan pie. And he got on the phone and he was like, yeah, I'd like blah, 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 and a pecan pie. And my grandma, she's just laughing her ass. And she had no room to talk because she wasn't that great at English, and she'd been living here 40-some years at that point. But she's making fun of pecan pie. And you could hear it plain as day. It just boomed across the loudspeaker. I'd like a pecan pie. my grandma could not speak English worth a shit either. Another one my grandpa would say, and we'd pick on him. It wasn't a hamburger, it was a hamburger. It's a hamburger because you can hold it with your hand. He knew he wasn't saying it right, but what's this one? Meat pies. Meat pies, yeah, meat pies are good. Like shepherd pie, that kind of thing. Absolutely. With bacon crust. Absolutely. Man, dude, you get me hungry. Oh, shit. That's a duplicate card. I got to pull one of them. Let me look, see if there's a difference. Excuse me. What the hell was this?
It's the first regular Comic-Con convention in 5 years. They had back-to-back cancellations. Then ensued COVID protocols during the pandemic. Last year, the SAG-AFTRA union.
I don't know if there's an error in this set. There's two of the same person. I'm assuming it's just a duplicate. But I'm not gonna screw up. Ooh. Order. Yeah, meat pie is good. Man, I'm hungry. Erica Ogunbowale. Erica. Do you consider pizza a pie? That's a cool card here. Kalani Brown. I like this card. This is pretty cool. Old time pose.
Unseen Weather is brought to you by Magnolia's Home Decor Design in downtown Norfolk.
Okay, something's wrong here. Because stop 100 cards and it stopped at 99. 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So it's not in the 99s. Hopefully it doesn't start at the beginning.
There is a little bit of action down along the Gulf Coast and along the East Coast. Now moving offshore, but a pretty light show. And if you've ever been down to Florida and looked offshore and watched those light shows, I think they're down tonight. In Nebraska, this red flag warning now has expired. No precipitation in the state now. Clouds roll in. I think during the day tomorrow we're going to see some scattered.
Oh boy.
And then by tomorrow evening, here come the thunder showers now. Watch and don't blink because they're here and then they're gone. And then the clouds
79,
and they dissipate.
81, 82.
I think we're moving in pretty much the same scenario.
And at least it's not the whole thing. Did I screw up? I screwed up. The set's here. 80.
In the 60s to around 70. 90s tomorrow. 90s on Saturday. 90s on Sunday with the chance for
81.
All right, here's a look at what else is coming up in our
Okay.
forecast from News Channel.
So our issue was between, well, it was number 80 and 81. Gonna pull all these. Yeah, because oh, stop. Mailay. Oh, that's nice.
Emergency back road tour in Northeast Nebraska and register at the following businesses for $1,500 in ethanol gas cards. Mail in your mail and be eligible for
Okay, so 81's in there.
ethanol gas cards. Register each month. Enjoy
Yes.
Bohemian hospitality in the community of Verdigris along the Shannon Trail. Stop in at Tom's Family Foods and Jelika's Hardware Hay to register.
It's not Jedlika, it's Jedlichka. I don't know if you can hear the TV. I'm bitching at the TV. Well, once again, at least I located the error in my loading of the sheets. And it's near the end. And there was one, I think it was several hundred cards that I had to move. One. I do want to thank everyone for sticking around this long. Let me down. Let me down. Let me down. There will be a mail day video, which is very abbreviated of what's happened in this live stream. Once again, thanks everyone for checking out the live stream. The live is just basically, I don't even go through the set or anything like that. Just saying, hey, this is here, this is here, this is here, etc. I'll keep the stream going at least until I achieve perfection here. Which hopefully won't be that much longer. 81. I do have some 86 Flitter basketball on the way. Okay, what do we got here? 82. September 21st at noon. I didn't catch what day it was, but I might go live during a football game. 82. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 4, 32, 190. Those are there. 89, 88, 87, 86. What's going on? 86, 83. No, we're back to polka. Yeah, so 81, 83. '84 is not a complete set. It's a card short. 85. 86. There was a duplicate of a rookie. Let me look. 92. 87. Well, that ain't fucking right either. 81. 'Ugh. This stream's going to shit, let me tell you. Polka music. Start the night with a passer. Oh, he's live in the studio. See, I'm watching Quarantine Tonight. It's a music show. And these are back from when everything was quarantined. I see you posted something. Hold on, let me check. Ford Falcon, 2004 Phantom. Is the 2004 Phantom basically a 60s Falcon now, or what? I don't know enough about. I had a 63 Ford Falcon. 63 or 66, I forget. And 20-some thousand miles on it. My mom sold it. There's 82. $87, $86, $85, $84, $83. There he goes. Oh, shit. I found my screw up here. 82 Jewelloid. Three. 84. $85.
Nobody's ever done such a rousing prayer before a polka. Are you a polka fan? I've been that thing just learned 2 weeks ago.
86.
So when I was at his funeral service, there's some polka music.
87.
Oh, you better stick around tonight, Pastor. The people that are coming on the stage are going to need some extra prayers.
88. 89. Now I need to check 90.
Thank you so much, Pastor.
89.
All right. Angie and the Polka Tunes, come on board.
92.
Stop there for a second. I'm going to show everybody
Something got screwed up here.
Yes, and that was amazing. I really loved that prayer. That was the best prayer. That was so awesome. And I
90.
wanted to collab with the
So we are safe up till 90.
it's gonna be gone for a little bit.
That's like the prayer before the Super Bowl. That right there.
That is awesome. I really liked that prayer.
91, 92.
Well, tonight, Angie, you ready for this?
We are ready for this. Are you ready for us?
Oh, I'm ready. I praise myself. And the bar, this undisclosed location, appreciates you. All right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Region and polka tunes tonight on News Channel Nebraska. It's polka time.
There it is. There's no card 90. 91. 92.
We are going to roll out the barrel. Better sooner than later. That's what we always say. Here we go.
93, 94. 95. Damn it, not a complete set. So 98. Well, that ain't right either, damn it. $90. It's definitely time to end this stream after I get this done. $192. I do want to thank everyone for stopping in. Squirtle, Jay Thompson, Brandon Jansen. Brandon Jansen's wife with a fake accent. Doesn't exist. $96. 97. $98. 99. And 100. Complete set. Just a duplicate. And somehow it got everything fucking screwed up. Absolutely got everything screwed up. And I'll just throw the duplicate in right there. Oh, shit. I want to thank you all for stopping in and hanging out. And I am headed to beer and food. Thanks for watching.